crazy day. It rained on me. I got wet from head to toe. The load was difficult to put in the trailer because it's, an old barn that was, taken down, and somebody bought it in Montana. So we are going to Montana again. Now, let me turn down this radio. Today, we're going to see the actual load, how it is on the trailer, because yesterday was raining a lot. I couldn't show you guys. And girls, DOB, driving, and that's it. Now it's time for me to get down, throw away the garbage, from last night, the food that I ate, brush my teeth, and head on my way, because we got a long way to go and a short time to be there. Well, here we are. Let me give you guys a 360 view. We are at a rest area in Ohio. That's the rest area going east. That's a 360 view. That's the truck behind me. Now, truck is good. It's not leaking anywhere. Underneath, it's dry. See, it's dry, no leaks, nothing. And the engine is dirty, but it's dry. Yesterday rained a lot. That's the load. Let me get to the other side because the sun it won't be shining on your eyes. Let me see if we can get a better shot from back here. But this is it. It was a barn that was torn down in Pennsylvania. They just tagged the wood, and I used pretty much more than 53 feet because this little space that I have up here, I even have more hanging out the front because of weight distribution issues. Now in the back, I am close to the limit, and I'm still have a little bit to play with in the front, weight wise, but I am right at the limit. Look how tall it is. That's a lot of wood, a lot of lumber. These logs, all this lumber, it was on this building for approximately 200 to 250 years, something like that. I don't know, but it's very old. Look at that, and it's very, very heavy. And I took the liberty to load it all, because this guy told me that if he didn't load it all, he wasn't getting paid for all the lumber. Whatever arrived over there is what they pay him for. And since I'm getting a good rate on this load, I said, okay, I'm gonna be close to the limit for my truck, but let's do it. So now, let me do what I have to do, throw away the garbage, brush my teeth, and head on the way. I see you guys while I'm driving. I really like to take this time to thank all of you that tune to my videos, to give you a big thanks, because because of you, this channel is growing at a rate that even I wasn't expecting this growth this fast. But thank you very much. Stay tuned. I will do my best to bring you guys good content. I know I said that the audio and the video quality and everything was going to improve, but I haven't got home yet since I said it. I went to Montana, came back east. Since there was no loads, very cheap freight coming out of here or anywhere in the country at this moment, I just had to take whatever was available that was paying decent money. And this is it. We're going to Montana again, and we're gonna, pick up from there, trying to go home and trying, to stay local over there for a while to see if this market picks up a little bit. But for now, thank you all. Be patient with me, bear with me. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do that, please. It doesn't cost you guys or girls a penny to do. Give me a thumbs up and stay tuned. Thank you very much. Well, I just ate my lunch. We are 10 miles to the Indiana border. Let's get out of here and make some money. I did check the load, all the straps, check the tires, and everything, check the lights. I did check the lights. Because if anything is wrong with the lights, at least that's the way I do it. I check them during the daytime. If I have a light out or anything, it'd be a lot easier to replace than waiting until it's dark to check them. Because then what you have is a situation where you're gonna be changing a light in the dark. That's what I do. Yeah, it's very windy today, and the wind, we're gonna be driving into the wind. It's not the most ideal scenario. It is what it is. Some other routes,
I appreciate it, man. Get back to Columbus.
No, we just whenever you were with the oversized load, you gotta follow a certain route that the state give you when you buy your permit. And for some reason, this is the way that Ohio wants all of this oversized load to come out of the state from. On this end of the state. westbound.
We got a helicopter down the road up here waiting on refueling truck.
For real.
Hey, bringing it from Columbus, shit.
Wow, that's the first one for me.
Goddamn freeway. Too many trees. Got to land somewhere else.
They say there's a helicopter
What'd you say?
on the freeway.
There was too many trees. You got to make an emergency landing.
Oh, the helicopter had to make an emergency landing.
Goddamn. Yeah, you couldn't land in the field beside it right here. There's too many brush and trees right there.
The helicopter had to make an emergency landing because it was about to hit the trees. That's what they're saying. Probably because of the high winds. Wow. Well, I guess I'll bring you guys up to speed once I'm out of here. It's gonna be a long time. Well, we're moving again.
Westbound, that right, just pulled up at that, he's looking right here, right?
Yeah, how about the helicopter? Is it move out of the way already?
No, he's just getting up.
So they're still working on the helicopter.
I don't know shit about no helicopter stuff.
Yeah, the helicopter that made the emergency landing on the freeway.
Dog ain't no accident up there.
No, it's just a broke down big truck up there. They're trying to get a record to them.
Well, it looks like the helicopter that made that emergency landing, they're working on it, and now a truck broke on the right lane. And what else can go wrong in Indiana today? Wow. I have only
Damn, I could have been counting the miles.
I have only driven 1 mile in Indiana, and I got a helicopter blocking the road and a truck broke in the right lane. Wonderful. We're almost at the intersection to Highway 27, then it's gonna take us on I-70 again. Let's see how that works. Lost a lot of time. First 2.5 hours, driving on the rain. It was pouring, so I was doing the fastest 50 miles an hour, and now this I have already lost a little over an hour. Counting the time that I was sitting on the freeway, plus this loop that I did to avoid the closure. So I just don't know how many miles am I actually gonna be shaving off the trip today, but let's see. Hopefully enough. Hopefully enough. See you guys on I-70 again. Well, we're back on I-70 again. Over here is moving, so get on the freeway. Well, from here on now is Indianapolis. In Indianapolis, I'm going just to go around the city and find Interstate 74. And I'm going to take 74 all the way to I-80. Right on the Iowa state line with Illinois. And from there, straight west on I-80. The next day, I got to Iowa, to the biggest truck stop in the world. It's the Iowa 80 truck stop, of course, on I-80. So let me show you around the truck how full of bugs it is on the windshield, and I'm gonna have to clean that before I take off again. But it's a good day today, good weather, and let's do the walk around the truck. Let's be patient. Well, here we are. That's the truck behind me. Right beside two beautiful Peterbilts. Nice. Look at that. Iowa 80. Truck stop. Parked right in front of the entrance. There's two beautiful Peterbilts, three actually, right beside me. That's Big Joe. With a big load of lumber. So this will wrap up this video for today. Next video is gonna be a tour of the Iowa 80 truck stop inside the showroom. They have a nice Peterbilt in there that I will show you. So stay tuned to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I wish all of you to have a good day. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much.